Hey, it's Jim, and I want to show you really quick. Look at this Keenstone flashlight kit, I'm going to call it. I bought this just of my own money on Amazon. I was looking for another light option as I got some more bikes, and a lot of bikes just don't have a really good, I do a lot of e-bike stuff, and will have a low light that you need something either on the handlebar or on your helmet or something you can aim. So I saw this one and it was interesting. I just wanted to show it to you. I'm pretty impressed by it. So the packaging is, pretty nice packaging, I guess. It's a 2-pack, so it includes 2 headlights and 2 taillights. But I want to show you, it's really nicely packaged. When I first got it, I didn't expect these lights to be this big, especially for the price. This is pretty inexpensive considering you get 2 bike lights. So it comes with the 2 lights. The one isn't on here because it's on my bike, and same with one of the tail lights. The CR2032 batteries for the little tail lights, and these little tail lights have a little bevel to them, so they point up a little bit more. And it's one of the few, most of these ones you get in these kits, they fall off the first time. I've actually done some mountain bike trail riding with the other one of these, and it still hasn't fallen off. So that works pretty nice. Also, there's a little Phillips screw on the back, so if you have a rack with a hole, you can actually take the strap off and just screw it right to your rack. That's a good way to go too. So it comes with a battery brick, and looks like just a micro USB, a little instruction manual on the bottom. The lights are a flashlight style with the focusing beam, and I'll shine it at the camera. Hopefully I don't blind anybody, but you can do this huge wide beam, which is great for like trail riding at night, especially if there's like not anybody else out. And then you get this really focused beam, which is really great. And then this is the handlebar mount. So you mount this on the handlebar. The only negative is this bolt is a through bolt, rather than some have like an opening on one side. So you have to take the bolt completely out, put it on your handlebar, and put it back on. It's caught a couple different shims for different size handlebars. But once it's tightened down, it seems to hang on there really good. And the light just simply pops down into that. First I was a little concerned because it does slide a little bit in there, but in reality, when I was riding, I kind of tend to hold it and push the light at one time anyway. And with the double press, you can get into this flicker mode, strobe mode. I didn't even really notice this when I was out there. It actually has high brightness, average brightness, low, strobe, an SOS function, and of course being off. I didn't really realize when I was using it had all those different dimness settings. So that's another thing that I think is really cool. Anyway, so when sitting there on your handlebars, it also you can swivel it. So, being able to aim the beam this way. And what I found really cool is I went on a bike ride, and where I ride a lot in the evening, especially, there's a lot of critters out, a lot of stuff to check out. So just being able to pop this off really quickly and then just to be able to check stuff out, I thought that was great. Like I could see this being the perfect like camping bike light where you could actually use it as a flashlight and just pop it on your bike. So this stays on your bike, and then you take this off and on as you need it. Negatives, there's no indicator light as far as I know. Nothing turns colors here when the battery gets low. It just, you notice the beam dimming a little bit. The last thing I want to show you I think is really interesting about this is instead of a typical AA battery, it has a single 18650 battery cell, rechargeable, in that little brick that I showed. Now, I used to use the analogy for e-bikes that you just have a bunch of AA batteries stacked together to equal a, but here's the reality. This is a AA battery. That's an 18650 cell. So you can get an idea that this is, really probably volume-wise, probably three AA's, and you get all this rechargeability, and it's kind of cool to actually see an individual battery cell like you would see in you get a whole mess of these in an e-bike or a Tesla. So I'm impressed with the light. I'm glad I got it. I don't know how it holds up long term yet, but so far it's been great. Like, I recommend it. It's especially if you value that usefulness of being able to take the light off easily and see some other stuff. So thanks. Talk to you next time.